Welcome back to Welsh Miniature Board Gamer, and today we're going to have a look at the Stargrave Scavengers kit from Offspray Miniatures. So it's the usual Stargrave affair, you know, they have the soldiers, they got the crew members, and now they got scavengers. Now these are the male ones. I believe there are scavengers 2 coming out at some point, but these are the male counterparts. So you got enough for 20 of these hard plastic 28mm figures. So if I flip it over, it's the usual box with the nice box art. Just about to see that, yep. And there are the usual sort of blurb about them, etc. So for use in Stargrave, although of course they're going to be used in many other games. So we got 4 sprues and enough stands for all the miniatures, although of course I've already started painting some, so I haven't got all of the bits here, but I do have 2 of the sprues left, so we'll have a look in detail at some of the sprues. So first of all, we have loads of heads. If I get it in shot, we've got loads of heads here and then here. So there are millions of heads, which is really good, I suppose. You know, I've got so many heads now in my bits box that, you know, I'm starting to feel a bit like a serial killer. But yeah, so we have, I'll drop my glasses. We have some off arms here, so like they're doing some sort of psychic powers, etc. They got that sort of open grip, you know, what have you. Then we got some rifles. We got pouches. We got actually some melee weapons, which are nice. There's like this machete here. We have a club up here. We have like a AK system of some sort. Some weird looking pistol rifle. Bunch more guns with the corresponding arms to go with them. Then we have 5 bodies on each sprue, and they're all in this sort of trench coat-ish looking gear that they're wearing. We also have a backpack, a larger sort of LMG sized gun, again another one here. We have like a pipe rifle almost. We've got axes, like a spear axe, spear club, spear weapons pouches, a pistol in its holster, a pistol hand, a hatchet hand, a bunch of like holsters, and a canteen. So yeah, you get plenty of little bits and bobs. And then we have some painted miniatures. So I've painted up 5 of the miniatures to show you what the scavenger pack might look like. So this guy's got his I don't know quite what weapon system that would be. It looks almost like a auto shotgun with a scope. I've done him in this brown duster jacket and an army peaked cap. He has like a army, I don't know, almost like a body armor underneath. You can see there's a little plate hanging down between his legs. Always good to protect those vitals. Then this guy, he's got the same sort of duster, but I've painted him up in more of the blue sort of security looking jacket style. He's got his peaked cap, and yeah, and it definitely an AK inspired weapon that he's carrying there. I've done the usual sort of dusty, you know, post-apocalyptic style base for my miniature. Then we have this dude who is sort of all mummified almost, with his wraps around his face, etc. I've given him a nice backpack, which is a nice green. That's not really showing up that well on my camera, but yes, it is a nice green. I've used a speed wash for the speed paint, even rather, for the coat, and it looks kind of cool. It's got the effect, that sort of dusty, you know, sort of washed out look, which is kind of cool. And he's got one of these weird looking, I don't know, almost like a pipe rifle, SMG or something, you know. It looks very sort of homemade looking. Then we got another one this dude, and he's got his, like, it almost looks like a, I don't know, maybe a plasma weapon. I don't know. If I'm using him in This Is Not Test, I would probably think it has a laser or something. And I've gone again for like speed paints for his jacket, which work really well if you want this sort of faded, dusted look. You know, it pops really quite good. And yeah, I don't know. Can't really see. Maybe see his face. Yeah, under his hood. And it works really well. The hood with the coat, it does look like maybe it does belong to that coat. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, like him. And finally, I have a melee weapon person. Now, you don't get many futuristic people with normal looking melee weapons. You know, usually they're weird looking cyber swords or oversized weapons. But this guy, yeah, he's just armed with his club, his spiky club. And he's got his, I don't know what you call them, in what part of the country you're from, but he's got like his beanie style hat, you know, his workman's hat. And I've given him, again, the blue sort of duster coat, a bit like his friend here. And I think it works out really well. They're going to work well for This Is Not the Test. And I really like these. They're a nice looking kit. They're all wearing dusters, which is a bit weird, or trench coats, if you will. Which, yeah, I suppose. Why not? But I would have liked them to have maybe, you know, something else. You know, maybe one of them were a short jacket, you know, just to break it up, as is always my gripe with these sort of multi-part kits. You know, the bodies are all a little bit samey, and yeah, I kind of like to have a little bit of difference in them, but then again, it does make them very uniform and easy to mix and match the parts. So that's going to be my review of these scavengers from Stargrave. All in all, a decent enough kit. I'm going to say, yeah, you know, it's going to be good to put in your bits box, and you can make up a crew, you know, with this jacket, which they've got. You know, you might even be able to make a Captain Reynolds or something. So if you've liked this video, please leave a like. If you want to leave a comment, I do reply to every comment people leave, and maybe even subscribe. But until next time, it's going to be goodbye from me, Welsh Miniature Board Gamer.